Victor Osimhen, the boy from Nigeria who went from the back of the queue at Wolfsburg to the front page of every football tabloid in Italy. It's a journey of grit, determination, and a whole lot of goals. Today we're going to dive deep into Victor's rise to fame, from his early struggles to his goal-scoring brilliance, and now his new adventure in Turkey with Galatasaray. So grab your popcorn, football fans, because this story is packed with drama, growth, and some thunderous strikes. Before we start, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our story kicks off in 2017 when a young Osimhen joined the Bundesliga's VfL Wolfsburg. Now, if you're a budding footballer dreaming of a European career, Wolfsburg sounds like a good place to start, right? Except for Victor, it was like signing up for a marathon, only to be told, oops, you're running in the wrong direction. He was there, eager, full of potential, but opportunities to score, non-existent. Despite his natural talent, he just couldn't break through into the first team. You know that feeling when you're all dressed up and nowhere to go? That was Victor at Wolfsburg, 0 goals in 16 appearances. Ouch, it was tough. Here was a kid who had shined at the U17 World Cup, winning the Golden Boot, and now he was barely getting a sniff at goal. But sometimes hitting rock bottom is the perfect setup for an epic comeback. And oh boy, did Victor deliver. Enter Chary, 2018. Belgium might not be Europe's top football destination, but for Osimhen, it was a lifeline. He joined the Belgian club on loan, and suddenly it was like someone flipped the switch. He went from being that striker who couldn't score to being the guy no one could stop. 12 goals in 25 games. That's not just improvement. That's a full-on redemption arc. His positioning, his finishing, and even his work rate were on another level. Suddenly, defenders were terrified of the young Nigerian, who'd gone from invisible at Wolfsburg to unplayable in Belgium. This is where Osimhen started to evolve into the striker we know today. His signature technique, that burst of speed combined with precision finishing. The moment you gave him half a yard, you were done for. And in the air? Forget about it. He was leaping like a salmon upstream, making defenders look like they were stuck in quicksand. Chary must have thought they'd hit the jackpot. Chary did what any smart club would do. They signed him permanently in 2019. Except, here's the twist, they barely got to enjoy him. You see, the big clubs were starting to circle, and before Chary could even plan a welcome party, French side Lille swooped in. Victor's bags were packed before his new locker was even organized. For Chary, it was a short-lived romance, but for Osimhen, Lille was about to be the stage where he'd make his mark on European football. 2019 Lille. Now this was where Osimhen announced himself to the world. League One defenders. Yeah, they had no idea what was coming. In just one season, Victor scored 13 goals in 27 appearances, and it was clear, this kid was special. Lille had found a gem, and Osimhen wasn't just a typical number 9. His game was a mix of old-school power and new-age finesse. He could dribble past defenders, hold off challenges, and if you gave him a chance in front of goal, it was lights out. But it wasn't just the goals that caught people's attention. It was how he scored them. Every striker has their signature move, and for Osimhen, it was all about exploiting space. He would hang on the last defender's shoulder, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. And once he did, it was like watching a cheetah hunting its prey. Blistering speed, sharp focus, and ruthless finishing. Lille fans quickly fell in love, and so did the rest of Europe. In 2020, Napoli broke their transfer record to bring Osimhen to southern Italy for a whopping €70 million. That's not just pocket change, that's "we're building our future around you" money. At first, the pressure seemed like it might get to him. After all, this was a club with a storied history, and Naples is a football city where the fans demand greatness. But once Victor got going, he didn't stop. In his first 2 seasons, he slowly adapted, but by 2022-23, he was in full beast mode. 26 goals in the Serie A, leading Napoli to their first Scudetto in 33 years. Let's just pause for a second to take that in. 33 years. The last time Napoli won the league, a guy named Diego Maradona was running the show. Osimhen didn't just win them games, he won them a piece of history. His ability to link up play, score from every angle, and terrorize defenders made him the undisputed star of Italian football. It was like he had a personal vendetta against goalkeepers. By the end of that season, Osimhen wasn't just Napoli's top scorer, he was a legend in the making. Napoli had waited for more than 3 decades to reclaim the title, and Osimhen was the man who delivered it. The celebrations? Insane. You'd have thought Naples had won the World Cup. Osimhen became the first African player to win the Capocannoniere, Serie A's top scorer award, and his reputation as one of Europe's deadliest strikers was set in stone. For Napoli fans, it was simple. Maradona is king. But Osimhen, he's the Prince of Naples. Now in 2024, we have the next chapter of the Victor Osimhen story. A loan move to Galatasaray in Turkey's Super League. The buzz is real, but here's the twist. He hasn't scored yet. Will he unleash his goal-scoring prowess in Turkey like he did in Italy? Well, if his past tells us anything, it's that once Osimhen starts finding the net, it's game over for his opponents. Whether it's a header from a perfect cross or a volley from the edge of the box, you can count on Victor to deliver. But hey, maybe he's just biding his time, waiting for the right moment to explode onto the Turkish scene. From a Wolfsburg outcast to the hero of Naples, and now onto a new adventure with Galatasaray, Victor Osimhen's journey is far from over. His goal-scoring technique has evolved into one of the best in world football, and no matter where he goes, defenders know one thing: you can't take your eyes off him. Because when Osimhen's in the box, goals are never far away. Stay tuned, because this Nigerian sensation is just getting started.